to watch these young stars compete, but I'm even more interested to see how these teams develop in the coming years.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Victor Wembanyama. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Stephon Castle. And it's Howard in at the four-man position. Pass to Banchero. Oh, rejected by Howard. And it goes out of bounds. And off Howard. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Shot clock at 5. Bain finds Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, keep in mind, Carter has run these sets countless times. He's reliable when it comes to knowing where to go.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And Carroll no good. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Oh, man, Carroll throws it down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the third player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through the first 3 NBA seasons. The other two, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
A star on the rise. Shams, appreciate the report. Howard grabs the miss.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they wanted to take.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. And here's Banchero. Here's Carter. And that one's good. That makes it 2-3.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Brian, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Fox, that's good.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way... beyond the arc.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Black's checked in for Orlando. San Antonio also making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Howard. Johnson comes in for Castle. And it's Devin Vassell in for Champagny. Now here's Black. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game.
Shooting off the catch is the core of Bain's game, but he can do so much more.
He gets it in there.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Offensive rebound. Here's Carter. No good with a layup. Spurs lead by 11. Vassell passes to Fox. Back to Vassell. Johnson on the wing. The three ball. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Johnson. Barnes, it's good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Orlando's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Outside Bain. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Thanks for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now. Take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Orlando, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Well, I think for San Antonio, they're in the #1 slot right now. Still half the season left. There's nowhere else they'd rather be.
Richardson's checked in for Orlando. Now here's Wagner. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The kick out to Banchero. Over Barnes. And Banchero gets up to go.
Now, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
And Fox, here we go. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Black. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, that's always a great sign for Black, who's working on becoming more efficient from out there.
And one young guy who's really a good on-ball defender, Anthony Black.
Yeah, B.A., that's where he's made an immediate impact. He's a big guard, a smooth athlete, great body control, really tough to get past him, B.A.
Now here's Banchero. He picked up 10 in his last game. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
So far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
This one for 3. Second chance effort. Out of bounds. Orlando's ball. And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10. Spurs Magic.
Well, their offensive efficiency was really impressive during the last month. They're looking to carry that momentum into this one.
And the Spurs making a change here. Cornette's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Howard comes in for Barnes. Waters is checked in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Vassell.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
From deep Bain. Howard grabs the miss.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And it's Fox missing. Magic trail by 16. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Black.
And the defense has been stifling early on.
And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Pass to Waiters. Knocks down the triple. And the Spurs lead by 19.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And so in the game for the Spurs, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Luke Cornett, and it's Waters in at the 3. Pass to Howard. Three-pointer. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. Banked it in off the glass.
It's just so hard to check. He can turn you one way, then use the spin move to make you look sad.
Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Magic. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
Yeah, these non-conference matchups are a good measuring stick for a team. Taking on less familiar opponents can tell you a lot.
Richardson for 3. Waters grabs the miss. Spurs lead by 19. Castle for 3. The shot off that time. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders." There is a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that. Back to you.
They've got their fans fired up. All right, thank you, Allie. And the Magic making a change here. Suggs is checked in. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Suggs. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Suggs has got his first points in this one.
And when you look at Suggs' numbers, here's a guy who has really improved his shooting.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
Great job staying connected by Black, using his 6'7" length on defense.
More than capable of knocking down that shot. He's not shy.
Here's Suggs. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. And I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch and shoot like that or off the dribble.
Here's Suggs. He got a piece of it. Here's Castle. Harper. Pass to Howard. Fires from deep. Castle outside. And stolen by Suggs. Here we go. All alone. And throws it down.
Well, this is where Suggs is most dangerous, when he gets a little room to operate.
Counted from distance. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's got a sweet stroke. Long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. He's checked in for Orlando. Franz Wagner comes in for Desmond Bane. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornett. And it's Champagnie in for Harper. Pass to Wagner. There's the triple. Sinks the tray. Wagner's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now, here's Howard, guarded by Banchero. The shot by Howard, no good.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
The 3 from Banchero. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Well, Stan, if you had the opportunity to coach Paolo Banchero, what would your message to him be?
Well, look, B.A., he doesn't need my notes. but I'd just urge him to refine his jump shot. He has incredible size and skill.
And they're running. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's Ogoga Batase.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
There's Howard with the 3. Rebound by the Magic. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
And just far too many turnovers. You can't expect to win if you can't protect the ball.
Yeah, look, turnovers hurt you in 2 ways. You lose the possession on offense, and defensively, giveaways normally lead to easy points for your opponents.
Gets the 3 to fall. Howard's got 13.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just cruising. Once every shot is going in, they should just keep running sets for him.
Vassell can't get it to go. The Magic have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Suggs with the bucket.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Champagny, that's good.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
Banchero against Vassell. Black outside. Clock at 6. And it's off in 3-point range.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Well, the Spurs shooting about 56% in this one. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Wagner for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Wagner's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Now he's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the second quarter after coming up dry early.
Well, Orlando's shooting just around 47% in the second quarter. And for the Spurs, they're shooting at a 43% clip during the second. Outside for Wembanyama. It's the trifecta. Wembanyama's got 15 points.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
From behind the arc. And it's Banchero with a 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's San Antonio up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
And it's time for your fan court shots. Please direct your attention to second quarter. Drums, please. And that's where he left the shot. One more time. Round of applause.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Orlando Magic.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. I have them as a top team before the season.
Glad you could join us.
And there was wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Castle. On the wing, it'll be Bain and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Bain finds Suggs. Wagner outside. No good from outside. And for the Spurs, they're shooting about 56% in this one. They get it back. Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Outside Carter. Takes one from 10 feet. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Howard's shot's good.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Left side Carter. Banchero outside. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
From deep, Bain. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup. That's a nice shot, helping to space the floor for his team.
Banchero outside. The 3 from Suggs. That's in. Suggs has got 9.
Yeah, and they're able to get their first bucket in the second half after 4 straight misses.
The rebound by the Spurs.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Whoa!
Oh, my.
Hammer it home!
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
Suggs outside. Stolen by Wembanyama. Castle with it. He's picked up by Bain. And that one's good. Castle's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Wagner for 3. Goes back up. And the layup is good by Carter.
Well, Carter Jr. can be such a force on the offensive glass as he demonstrated there.
Pass to Champagny. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. He's got 9.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. From deep, Banchero. And the 3-pointer goes.
Responding nicely with his own 3, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball. And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
It's good on the putback.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Let's go with a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Castle for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight. Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, well, Palo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Back to you guys.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. Black's checked in for Suggs. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Plumlee's checked in for Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Howard. Waters is checked in for Champagny. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Castle. And it's Fox missing.
Well, we talked about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
It's stolen by Fox. The three from Barnes. And San Antonio hits again from deep. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several first goals.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. And we credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
No coverage that time. Waters got 9.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And it's Wagner missing. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. There's Plumlee with a 3. Keeps it alive. Well, the Magic shooting a low 29% since halftime. Payne, the pass to Banchero.
Throws it down. Getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by Carter.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Banchero finds Wagner. Outside Payne. No good on the triple. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And for the Magic, they're shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there.
Well, look, it's been a big night for Wagner. He's 6'10", skilled, smart, a really difficult matchup.
Hey, pass to Carter. Rebound by San Antonio. 15 seconds left in the third. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, if Fox gets within touching distance of the rim, he's not taking any chances.
Payne, no good.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. From deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the San Antonio Spurs, with zero pressure as they hold on to it. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm. Assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That's good.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for San Antonio, De'Aaron Fox is out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Howard in at the power forward. And both free throws good for Bryant. Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, BA. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys. And bigger and better is better than smaller and better.
And so Howard nails them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To the inside, tipped, and stolen by Suggs. Banchero in the post, covered by Wembanyama. Back come the Spurs in transition. Whoa! Sweet move.
It's such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Suggs outside. Natase with a screen from downtown. Suggs no good. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this game.
Orlando again missing.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
To win the drought. And another miss by Orlando.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this out.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Matase. Richardson, that's good.
But he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Fox finds Bryant. San Antonio moving the ball around. Pure from three-point range. Howard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Suggs against Vassell. Black outside. 6 to shoot. To the right side. Orlando needs to get off a shot here.
Suggs knocking it down. Black and right back from deep.
On the wing, Bryant. Pass to Howard. Fires the three. And they'll get another chance. The three is up. Rebound by the Magic. Suggs has got 4 rebounds now. And Carroll. Oh, and Fox with the block. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Tipped. And the ball goes. Out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend. But I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
Well, you look at Bane. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe. Especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Pass to Carter. And he lays it up and in.
Well, that's how effective Carter Jr. can be inside. Using his size to his advantage.
There's Howard with the three. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Now here's Suggs. Wagner outside. Pass to Bane. It's stolen. Suggs against Wembanyama. There's Howard with the three. They grab their own miss. Here's Champagnie. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've never goes out to the arc.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Carter, a screen on Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, watch Carter Jr.'s control. He sets a solid screen and then shifts right to his spot.
Oh, hammer it home.
Nice.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. They double him with Wembanyama. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Orlando.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
That shot by Wembanyama, no good. So it's Orlando now. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. From deep, Payne. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. And he makes it. Howard's got 44.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Howard, the pass to Wembanyama. Over Banchero. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time to present our player of the game.